Let me know if y'all can hear me good. It's probably gonna sound. I want to know if y'all can hear me. I'm sure it is. I'm still sharing. I'm still sharing. I should have shared it on YouTube. Let me see if I can. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm still sharing. I'm still sharing. I will be talking in a second. Hold on. Tap, subscribe, like the video. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I don't understand why it's not doing what I needed to do, but hold on, y'all. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Here, I'm here, I'm here. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Here, I'm here, I'm here. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Um, I was waiting on some people to join, but I keep having to go in and out this live. Let me know if y'all can hear me. If I have to repeat myself. Um, so this live is really about certain things that I normally don't talk about when it's pertaining to myself or situations I've been in. I normally don't do that. I'm more so very private when it comes to uh, how I handle it. So it's a little different. It's a different kind of impromptu. Let me look at my phone so I can make sure if you hear me good, if you're in here, chat and let me know if you hear me very well. So my live is really pertaining to relationships, situationships, and the difference between the two. Um, I really don't know if y'all can hear me. I need to know if y'all can hear me. Um, yeah, so it's about relationships or situationships between the two. Let me share this to my best friend so she can tell me if she hears me or not. Um, yeah, so I want to know if y'all can hear me well. I know it's going to be a little loud in the background. I started to take my break, and I really didn't want to because when I take my break, I'm kind of slowing up my process. But I want us to talk about relationships, situationships. Hey, can you hear me, Nikki? Hey, let me know if you can hear me good. Okay, even if it's a little muffled. My life is about relationships, situationships, and so on. I think we mistake the two. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, I usually don't get into my life or what I be going through or what I've been through in the past, but I'll be able to chime in and let you know I'm really an open book for real. Uh, but I want to say, I know it's later in the year, but Happy New Year to all y'all. 2026 has been good to me. 2025 was very rocky, a very sad time. I lost my girl, my sister. Like, that really takes a toll on me for real because I left for her the long way. You know what I'm saying? It was my sister, so I lost her. So I'm a little sad about that, but I know she's in a better place. It's just that was my role, though. You know what I'm saying? But when I say people get these things mixed up, I think when we get in these relationships, we tolerate a lot. Okay, I'm one here to be the first right now to take accountability, and I do take accountability when I'm wrong. So I take accountability for letting a lot of things slide in my past relationships or in the relationships that I were in. I've let a lot of things slide. I didn't speak up, and that's a problem. Because when you are in a relationship, communication is key. Even if the other person is not communicating, it's best for you to communicate and speak up. I've been there. I have spoken up in past situations, but that didn't seem to work. sometimes when things don't work out, it just don't work out. You know what I'm saying? And it's a sad thing because you kind of gain feelings for who you're with, but I feel like um, I feel like we in relationships tolerate a lot. Some do, some don't. I think I do. I have a really bad problem with it. And I noticed that because I let things slide, a lot of people play on those type of emotions or those things, right? Um, okay, so let's break it down. I feel like I just don't. I want to say I communicate, but when I don't get the communication back, or if I feel like I'm getting played with or played in my face, I kind of shut down. I go with the flow until it's not. There's no flow no more, right? And I recognize that I know in relationships I'm a great woman, an awesome woman. Honestly, you can't even really meet a lot of people like me because I feel like I go to the extent for who I'm with. Okay, uh, they can't not call me for nothing. I'm there. I don't get the same reciprocation a lot of times in relationships because maybe I'm too lenient, or maybe I need to slow down on certain things that I do. Um, I've been in relationships. Let me tell you this. I got so tired of the back and forth with people and being in relationships that I let things slide. I let a lot slide. I had women, and this is not recent. This is recent. I've had women calling me or inboxing me. They don't got my number. Inboxing me about certain people or who I be dealing with. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Can you like the video and subscribe? Or just like the video. Or just come on in and listen to your girl. Um, I have I have always been this girl, and I'm a guy's girl too because I'm for the men and I'm for the women, but I'm really a submissive woman, and when it comes to relationships, I take them really serious. That's why I usually don't try to jump into it because I take it real serious. For some reason, I found myself letting a lot of things slide, right? And I got this slide because I'm wondering, do this happen often to a lot of people? I've dealt with things prior years, years before, that I don't ever talk about. I don't bring them into who I'm talking to, mate, none of that. I kind of did in a certain situation. That didn't get me really nowhere, but um, my problem is I I let so many things slide that I get fed up and I don't give closure to who I'm with. I don't feel like I owe them closure a lot of times. And this is in my past because I feel like if I'm done wrong, what closure do you need? You know what I mean? So basically, I've had women come in the DM talking to me. Women go on my page stalking me, and they stalking me, and I'm looking like I don't even know you. But I see that a lot of women like to check other women about who they're dealing with or who they're freaking with. And I wonder why that's a problem. Why do women go and why do women oh these are cute. I'm sorry, y'all. Why do women go and try to talk to the other woman? Try to make the other woman mad. Want to get into it with the other woman. Want to let the other woman know what their partner is doing. The thing is you are contributing in it. And if you like it, I love it. But it's like you trying to what is that gonna do? It's gonna stop the man from talking to her, his main girl or side girl or whatever it is. Is that gonna do something? For me, the only thing it does is build up a case. So I guess that's what they want me to do. It builds a case against your mate. I dealt with this. I dealt with that. I deal with this. I deal with that. At some point, you get tired. True enough, you should express that to your mate. But when you express that to your mate, it's the, oh, I'm not doing anything, or I'm not doing anything. This has been in the past. whether it's the present or the past. It's just what it is. I've dealt with, the thing about me is when I'm dealing with someone, I don't deal with others. I deal with one person at a time. I don't have time to try to remember your name, remember side niggas. Ooh, excuse me, I don't even consider side guy's name. I don't got time to be trying to figure out what I gotta do. And I'm a person that when I'm in a relationship, I like to buy you nice things. I like to do nice things. What's wrong? And then that's another thing too. I bring it all to the table. And if I don't, I mean, I'm sure people in the past can say that. I always, hey boo, I was trying to see if they could hear me. Yeah, it's weird. I had to do it in my DM about a chick that don't belong to neither one of us. See, and that's my problem. You know what I'm saying? A woman, I had about a year ago, woman come in my DM. You know this guy? You know I know him. You know I know him. Let's not even go there. Oh, okay, shit like that. Coming on my page, stalking my page. Um, love to post shit that's basically posting shit that says you messing with the guy, tells me exactly what he got on, all this type of stuff. But a lot of times I let it slide, and I think that's been my problem in relationships. A lot of times is I've let a lot of things slide, and when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to do none of that. But that can be a problem when you don't communicate that. But at the end of the day, why would you communicate that? I don't understand how people don't know when they mess up. Like you think things are great. I went through a death. I did that all by myself. No, no, dang baby, you are right. Lay back with you. It's a, and not just one death, because everybody would think I'm talking to somebody, talking about someone in particular. It's not just the one in particular. It's a lot of times. A lot of times it's like, and sometimes guess what? If things don't go right, it might be you. You know what I'm saying? If things don't go right, it might be you. And one thing I could say, in my past relationship, everything went peaches and cream. Um, he did a lot that I didn't like. He didn't want stability. He didn't want a marriage. I do. You know what I'm saying? Um, and if you two aren't on the same page, I don't think that you should be together. When it's somebody that's like this and you like this, it's never gonna work because you're looking for a certain thing and they're not. At first I was like, no, I don't want to do this, but yeah, I want to be married. Um, I have wifely qualities. I'm a caterer. I cater to who I'm with. I cook. I'll clean. I'll do whatever I gotta do when it's in a relationship. Whether it's physical, we can't say all that stuff. But, whether it's physical, whatever I feel like my mate wants, I'll do, and that's probably been a problem. But sometimes you gotta set boundaries. So I wonder why that. Basically, I wonder why do I let these things slide. I've always pictured myself, okay, I'm in a relationship, but it don't be a relationship. It really be a situation. But we be so quick to want to love and be with somebody, and love them so much that we make this shit up in our head. To be honest, whether the man, woman tell you this what it is, we make it up in our head. You know what we do, and you know what I noticed. I noticed that I tolerate a lot of things because I'm in love with that person. No, I love that person, not in love. That's a difference. Because the way I love them is easily to fall out of love when you don't keep that spark. Um, it's been little things. I might hint around. I don't know how people don't catch the hint, but they don't catch the hint. You know what I'm saying? And you looking like, well, what else I'm supposed to do? Knock you over the head and tell you how I feel? You gotta know. We all ain't slow. You know what I'm saying? We not crazy. We not stupid. And you gotta realize you're not doing right. And I know some people might not care, but I'm gonna tell you something. When you don't do right in these relationships, there's always somebody else out there that wants your place, that can take your place. I know that. I'm a woman. I'm a great woman. I look good. I cook very exceptional. I do everything I think I need to do for my mate. And if I don't, I'm okay with taking the criticism and saying, what am I doing wrong? I'm very much okay with that. Constructive criticism, whatever they say, whatever you need me to change, I'll change because that's what we do. We are supposed to communicate. We're supposed to what is the word? Start with a C. We are supposed to damn, it's right there on the tip of my tongue. But we're supposed to change things about us if it's for the better in a relationship. You know what I mean? So I don't know where I went wrong. But what I do know, like I said, there's always somebody else to come pick up where you're slacking. You're supposed to make time in a relationship. Time is bad in my relationship right now. I don't know whether to call it a relationship, but well, my time was bad in the relationship that I was in. Let me say that. Um, you have to know when you in a relationship, you have to give that person time. Yeah, you can be busy, but people make time for what they want to make time for. You know, you can't possibly think that somebody gonna sit around and be there when you don't make time for them. You don't show them no love. You don't give them roses. You just give them bare minimum. You know what I mean? And then I've been, in these relationships, I've been such a good woman. I don't mess around on who I'm with. I don't do none of that. But I had to sit back and tell myself, Cynthia, you can't do this no more. You can't do it no more. No matter how much you love this person, that person, you can't do it anymore. It's not fair to you. You're a good woman. You do everything you can for who you with. And if you don't, you try. It's not fair to you to play yourself or get played. One thing about me, I've never been naive, but I found myself being naive in a situation, right? That's because I feel like I love the person. So I'm being extremely naive in the situation. I know deep down that the situation ain't right. I know deep down that this is not healthy for me. But yet, I still stay in the situation. I think it's a thing where you want to be loved or you want to be saying you with somebody or something like that. It wasn't, it's not that. Then you have somebody else that's really trying to get with you. You've been spinning them for the longest. I don't want to talk to him. I'm with my boo. He gonna be right one day. He gonna fix himself one day. And you got this person that says, I'll do anything for you. Let me take you out. You won't do it though. You won't go. You know that where you at ain't right. But you like, nah. You say nah. So say you take him up on his offer. Because you gotta think about it. Nobody's married. I don't even have leaving around or entering in my faith. But that person did. You know what I'm saying? Where do you go from there? You basically just playing yourself. So I say, you know what? Maybe a day would be sufficient. You go on a date. Doors open. I know it's the first date. I know that you're trying to press, but doors open. Don't even let me touch nothing. You touch the bottle, I'm the finest thing walking, right? That's what it's giving. That's what they saying. You look at their track record. They got a hell of a good track record. Cause you kind of knew them before, but you never made a move. You never would let them come in because I'm so loyal. Loyalty runs so deep with me. I'm telling you. Loyalty. Once I see you not loyal, or once I see you playing in my face, or once I see that you just don't give a damn about me, yeah, that don't work well with me. It's not good. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Is that seven? Yeah. Okay. It don't work well with me because I give my all, and I'm a great woman. Not only that, I carry myself in a really, I carry myself as a woman. I don't carry myself ghetto. I don't carry myself these type of ways. But I sit there and I'm wondering, what makes it, what, what do you feel like is a real relationship? What is a real relationship? Like I said, I take accountability for letting people do the things they've done to me. I take accountability for staying longer than what I should have. I take accountability for being so naive that I thought in the beginning that it was gonna always be like this. That's my accountability. That's my accountability for today. What I did learn is, a lot of people tell me you need to have closure. You have to close. What more closure do you need? I don't need to sit and tell a grown man what they supposed to be doing. Just like a grown man ain't supposed to be sitting and telling me what we supposed to be doing. We supposed to know what we do. We supposed to know uh, how to treat somebody, especially when they good to you. I mean, what else you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Um, I just wonder, what is a relationship? What is a situationship? Because I think a lot of people got it misconstrued. Or maybe we don't have it misconstrued. Maybe we so stuck, we think we in a relationship and the other person looking at you like, nah, this ain't that. I'm single as hell. I've witnessed so many things that I just sit back and be like, you can't be serious. Of all the relationships I had, it's one particular relationship that I'm like, Cynthia, you know you don't take this type of stuff. You know you don't deal with this type of crap. You know that you cold. And like I said, a person once told me, I don't have to deal with this. Like, what do you mean? You don't got to deal with me? Let me tell you who I am. I work hard. I take care of myself. I'm very independent, but I know how to be submissive. And I've been bad a long time, and I mean bad in a good way. I've been cold a long time. My name speaks for itself, whether it was from we was kids in high school, whether it was in the wrong game that I was in, which was a strip club. I ain't scared to say that. But my name hold a lot of weight, a lot of weight. And if any body was supposed to be with me, they should be a lucky man. You got to be a lucky man to be with me. Oh yeah, I'm tooting my own horn because I bring a lot to the table. So you got to be a real lucky dude to be with Cynthia, paradise, whatever you want to call it. So that was a shocker to me. Not only that, I feel like people been playing in my face. I feel like women been all in my page, all acting crazy, things I never done dealt with. You got people saying certain things to me, and you don't even know it because you too busy doing whatever you're doing that you ain't even thinking about it because you honestly don't care. Because a lot of times people can be so selfish, whether they're giving to family, friends, whatever. They can be so selfish within themselves that they don't realize what you're doing or who you hurting. They don't realize the capacity that they, or the capacity of hurt that they can give you. So what they do is they gaslight you. They gaslight you. I should never, if I think I'm with you, I should never get a phone call from a female. I should never get a DM from a female. I should never get anything from that female. That female ain't never supposed to have contact with who you with, whether you're doing it or not. They shouldn't have contact with the person or woman that you love. Or do you really love them? That's another question. Do you say you love somebody? I love you, I love you, I love you. And it's just something to keep them around. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get comfortable with dogging. A lot of people get comfortable with gaslighting. You know what a lot of people do? They be with you. You know what they do? They gaslight you. Or they'll take it. They ain't never said nothing before. So I might as well keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep banging their head in until they done. You can't possibly think that you don't give nobody no time that they want to still hang around. You can't possibly think that you could tell all these good accolades that you got going on and they hang around. You can't possibly think that you can't be supportive and things are cool. I'm sitting here on this podcast right now. I had to sit back and remember, when is the last time somebody did something for you? Simply because you're always doing something for somebody else. Not even just in the relationship, friendship, family, in the relationship. Let's say that. Because my main focus always is on the relationships. My grandbabies, yeah, they're good. They family. That's what matters. But I look back and I said, I really be doing shit. I really be looking out. I'm such a family person. I love to see a family. I love to contribute to a family. I love to be there for a family that I'm dealing with. I love the word family because mine was such a big family, and now everybody is kind of passed away. Everybody kind of has done going about their separate ways. People have moved. So I love to see a big family. I want to see what they do. I want to contribute. I want to come over. I want to have fun. I want to drink together, cook together. I want to contribute to a family when I'm dealing with a person. But I have to understand, Cynthia, you do way too much. You do way too much. I sat back one day and I sat back and I said, wow, I really been shortchanging myself. I pay my own bill. Let me tell you something. When you in a relationship, there's things that I like to buy good gifts. I like to do this, that, and the other. I don't like to just sit back and we just rolling in the hay, doing this, and that's it. Unless that's the dynamic we discussed in the beginning. If it's just about that physical wild monkey dance, then say that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we interpret that for a relationship. That's not a relationship. I don't think that love should come into play. Nobody should be on. We shouldn't even be saying I love yous and all this type of stuff. If that's the type of time we on, I can respect it if somebody told me, you know what, I just want to have fun. I just want to do this. It ain't nothing else. Woo woo. I'm gonna do me. You do you. Boom. I think a lot of times people don't want you to do you. They just want to do them. You know, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna ever have a man call another man about what I'm doing with them or get in their DMs and tell them all kind of stuff about what they doing with me. Know why? Because I don't give the energy. I never dealt with another man and another one at the same time because I don't need them problems. So I never done it. Once I figure out you're not for me, that's when I get the hell on. That's when I move on. That's when I start dating. That's when I see what dating is about. And if somebody treats me freaking awesome and really treat me like a woman and really want me, tell me they want a family. Tell me they want to be married. Really pushing it fast. That's what they do. You know why? Because if somebody wants you, let me tell you something about people. When they want you, they go get it. They go get it. I got people. When a person tell me, "Oh, I'm marrying you," I'm marrying you straight up. 'Cause I don't want nobody else to get you. Damn. Well, all right then. Don't tell me what a good time. You know what I'm saying? Um, I learned a lot this year. I learned a lot of what I'm gonna take and what I'm gonna tolerate, and what I'm not gonna take, and what I won't tolerate. And guess what? If I'm in a relationship or I'm dealing with somebody and they don't care, that's fine too. It don't matter if they care or not. It's what I have to start making myself happy, just like they should. And I do this live because basically stating that is these are real relationships or situationships. Because we need to talk about that. Sometimes we might have to start making that clear. When we in a relationship, let's be in this full blown relationship. If we not in a relationship, let's say this what we doing. What's up? Simple as that. You either want to deal with it or you don't. For me, I wish a person told me that's all we doing. It ain't no love, it ain't no none of that. Just this what we doing. Then I know better. I could have been moving. You know what I feel like? I feel like when people don't make shit clear, you waste time. You waste time. We ain't getting no younger. We are older. You feel me? We are older individuals. Nobody's getting younger. I just don't understand the aspect. I don't understand the dynamic of saying you want to be with somebody, and I really don't think that. I really think that sometimes we make something out that is not. You know, funny thing is, I don't have no bad blood. I don't have none of that. Like, I feel like if I love someone or have loved them in the past, I don't have no bad blood for nobody I ever been with. I'm gonna say that. Cause everybody mad cool. Everybody mad cool. Everybody A1. Um, I'm enjoying my 2026 guys. Uh, it's been a little rocky last year, and just a little bit. The beginning, the early beginning of 2026 was a little rocky. You know what I'm saying? But this year has been so great. I've seen where the amount of love, the amount of respect I've been getting, the amount of, oh my God, it's such a blessing. The amount of shivering I've been getting that I've never really seen it. See, you know, it starts with the home. You know, I had my mama, I did not have my daddy. So I never knew how to be treated to do right by, you know, how a man's supposed to treat you. Like I say, I cook, I clean. My mama didn't even do that. My mama was like, I want her to be independent. My grandma did. My grandma had 10 kids. She was a housewife, did everything she was supposed to do for her husband. But me, I never had that. So I allowed a lot of things. I feel like that. I allow a lot of things. And if you guys have girls that's children, y'all gotta stop doing what y'all do. Cause would y'all want y'all daughters to be treated like that? Seriously. Messed up, don't give a damn. You could be sweet to them, but you just ain't shit. Or just don't. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. Y'all gotta do better. I'm so serious, especially to the women that are really good to y'all and that really care and really would be there for you. But my thing is, I have to be able to depend on somebody. If I feel like I can't depend on you or I can't call you when I really need you, that's a bad problem. You know, I'm just out here, y'all, just kicking this field. That was it. Just kicking it and getting y'all opinion on some things. I was getting y'all opinion. You know, like I say. You got relationships, situationships, and then you got the time to take accountability too. So I'm about to get off this live because I got a lot to do today. Got a lot of shopping to do. Oh my God! If y'all see this live, y'all in the D, y'all in Detroit. If y'all got anything red, red and black, I need it. I need it for this weekend. I'm wearing red. But listen, thank you guys for joining. I love you all. Thank y'all for coming and dealing with my shit. on Cocktails and Convo with Mrs. Detroit. You know, I got it. Y'all gotta love me. I gotta love me. Y'all gotta love me. Yeah, but like, subscribe, and comment, please. I'll be back more. I'm just getting a lot of things together. I've been out and about, y'all. I've been enjoying myself. So I'm gonna take some time podcast. But see you guys later. Thank you. Again, like the video, share.